or insomnia. Sleep, something that's so important to our lives. How many of you get a good 8 hours rested sleep? This is the key thing. In life, if we want to be healthy, we need 8 hours. And we need a stress-free life. And the more sleep we lose, the more stressed we become. So this yin flow has been formulated to try to help you get ready for bedtime. So it's a practice that you would do in the evening, ideally half an hour to an hour before you get ready for bed. For this practice you'll need bolsters or blankets, pillows. You will need a blanket for covering you up if you get cold, a pair of socks, and a massage cream or an oil that we're going to use on our feet. So we're going to start, and the session will be 40 minutes followed by a short recording that will follow after this for you to maybe use in your bed to help you go to sleep. So it will be 2 recordings but 1 complete practice which you can use whenever is good for you. Let's begin. Let's start with our feet, and let's start with a nice massage. Just find yourself a body lotion, an oil, something that you can use on the feet. And I want you to take that, massage it between your hands, and just gently begin to rub the feet. And just soothe the cream in, really be soft and gentle on the feet. And a foot massage, even self-administered, is a great way to begin to activate that gentle nervous system, and a great way to tell us it's time to calm down and time to get ready to sleep. So once you've administered this up and down, and make sure there's plenty on there to give you enough of a glide up and down the foot. We start with the right foot and we get the energy working in this right side, and we come to the space that's at the base of the big toe, and we're just gently going to massage underneath the big toe. So it's a really gentle circular massage, pressing with the thumb, the pad of the thumb, into that area. And this is the area for stress relief. And when you come to massage that particular area, it activates and helps the balance the thyroid system. So it's a great one for your stress hormones. So if the stress hormones are highly activated and your sleep is disturbed, by doing this with the feet, this is a great way to relax yourself, to get yourself balanced. We move down from there now, we go to the middle of the foot, and you're going to work the thumbs just up the inside of the foot now. Just soothing motions, flowing motions. Nice, slow, pressing gently as we move on the middle of on the instep there, and we try and take it in a little bit further. And this now is working on detoxing and removing any negative energy. So it's very much about just releasing any staleness in the body. And it should be relaxing, it shouldn't be pressing hard like you do with reflexology, gently massaging the feet. And let's walk to the side, always take the energy off the big toe, release. Let's come now over to the other side and try and use a cream or an oil that really helps you relax. So there's lots of relaxing creams and things like that. Maybe you've used these before and you just massage them on your chest and your shoulders or whatever, but the feet are a great receptive space. So start by gently, again, massaging the foot all the way through the bottom, and start with the thumb on that little space where the base of the big toe is. And you might feel a little lump or two, or it might be cracking and clicking. Just gently massage and keep prodding there with that big toe so you can remove any staleness within that energy centre there. And you might think that this doesn't do much, but if you do it repeatedly every evening before you go to bed, it's a kind of routine, it's a ritual that if you use this every evening just before you go to bed, it does this is what, you might have that cuppa before bed, or you might be the sort of person that, I don't know, tries to read and do things like that. It's best really to leave all active things alone for that last half hour. So no phones, no TVs, and nothing at all, no reading. Just go to the touch of the feet. So massaging on the instep with the thumbs, gliding them up. That's a nice effleurage movement. And then take it to the centre of the foot. And when you've done your massaging and your feet feel wonderful and the smell's wonderful, pop your socks on. Keep that inside, those toes nice and warm now. And when you come to do an evening session and you start to calm down with yin, because yin is a very passive, gentle form of yoga that gets you into a form of relaxation. When you get yourself that way, it should be that you're able to feel cozy and warm. So if you want to put another top on, or if you want to make sure you're warm enough. So we're going to come into the first pose, and this is the butterfly pose. And you can bring your feet either a distance here, or you can make more of a stretch by bringing them in a little bit closer towards the groin, whichever you feel you need in this moment. With the feet together, I'm going to support my knees to make it a lot easier on myself. And I mean, if you feel your lower back's very tight, you can put your cushion or rolled up blanket underneath the sitting bones. Reach the body tall, and we're going to come into those eagle arms. So the right hand and elbow are going to come across, and you're going to interlace those. And with the eagle arms, you're going to lift them now. When you come to lift them, this is opening that heart meridian, which is about really beginning to come into that sense of opening through the heart and loving yourself and asking for that love to be able to give you a good night's sleep. So gently lean forward now and let go within this all the emotions of anger, all the emotions now of any sadness, any situations that you feel need to release. Relax, and we're going to hold this pose for 3 minutes now. So you might feel you want to put something underneath those arms and head, to relax onto a cushion maybe, onto a block even, just so you can settle into the pose. So truly just rest for those minutes. Relax the shoulders. And soften the body. And if you find the arms too much, too strenuous, then obviously release. Don't think you have to commit to the arms. This just opens the meridian space, which allows that flow of energy. The yin very much connected now to the chi, to the flow of energy. And the more you relax into the pose, the more you can surrender the body. Breath down. Try and bring your attention to the breath, just to still those thoughts which go through the mind so fast. Connect to how the body feels. you breathe into the belly and work through the stomach meridian. Gently begin to deepen the breath. As you move through the pose, slowly lift. And just relax those shoulders back. We're going to take both the legs forward now, and we're going to take the cushion to one side. As we begin to straighten those legs, we're going to sit tall on those sitting bones, remove any flesh. And we're going to use the arms the other direction now, so we're going to make sure that we cross them the other way and that we lean forward again in this pose of the eagle arms. And we're going to hold this now for the 3 minutes in the forward fold. Just relax the body onto those arms, opening through the back of the heart, into the heart meridian, deeply now into the stomach, moving through the stomach meridian, helping you to release emotions before you go to bed. Never holding on to any negative emotions. No fear, no anger. Resentment, no jealousy. Release. Feeling into those feet, the warmth, the tenderness, and the love. Letting the heart space and the stomach together. Release the body slowly. Just bend the knees, bring the knees in. And we're just going to come into the cow face, well, the legs for this space. And if this isn't within your remit, then just sit cross-legged. So if you could try and bring the knees together, and if you sit back on your cushion or your bolster, and we're we're just going to bring the arms, we're going to open again through that heart space. As we lift that left arm up, take the right behind. So as you take that right arm behind, opening through both the shoulders, close the eyes, and we're just going to hold it for a minute here. Keeping the body nice and still, and just releasing through the kidneys now. Just bring your attention now to the back of the body, to the kidneys and the adrenal glands. This pose works through the kidneys and the liver meridian, and it's very much about, again, flushing out those toxins, both physically and emotionally, in the meridian space. And when you hold in this pose of cow face pose, just this minute on this side, try and release through the kidneys, through the back, the lower back, up higher to where the kidneys and the adrenals rest. Guide your awareness there. Release. We're going to swap sides. So remember, if the legs aren't for you, and if you want to just stay with crossed legs, then that's no problem whatsoever. And we're just going to take it the other side to balance the body, to give us that equanimity throughout the meridians, throughout the body, physically and emotionally. Right arm goes up, left arm reaches round, and close the eyes. When you come to this pose, close the eyes. And if you do struggle to hold the hands, don't get frustrated, just use the strap and just hold yourself steady now for that minute on this side. And guide yourself now to the front of the body, to the belly, to the abdomen. And just breathe into that space slowly and gently as you allow the hips to settle. In yin, when we give ourselves the time, allow ourselves the time to let the body adjust and fall into the pose. And when we give the mind the time to release, let go of some of those emotions, focus on you, your physical body, creating space for sleep, bringing those arms down. We're going to come into heart opening, deep heart opening pose now, and you're going to need a little block for the back, for the neck to go on, and you're going to put your cushion and a block there to open the chest through. So you're going to lean back over this, and you're going to bring the back of the neck towards, move up so that you can maybe see a bit better. Blocks there for you to rest the head on. The cushion and the block are here for you to open the heart space through. So as you go back, the chest opens, the head comes back onto the block, and you open now through. Arms by your side. Let's extend those legs straight way down the mat. Just close the eyes as we rest here. And just allow the body to open across the chest. And let the feet drop out. Let the fingertips stay soft. And just connect to the breath. it's wandering, just acknowledge and check whether it's going off into the future or whether it's gone back. Just milling over the days, stressful activities. Gather both of those thoughts and just come right now into this moment on the mat as you lie and open yourself up. You might want to bring the feet together, let the knees drop out, butterflies, wings. And when you come to this place, roll over to whichever side's easiest for you. We're going to come into child's pose. And when we stay in the child's pose, we're going to take the feet together and sit back on our bottoms onto those socks. And in your child's pose, it's up to you whether you have a block or a cushion to support the head on, or whether you just come into a full child's pose. You choose what's good for you. We'll rest in this child's pose now for these 3 minutes. into the belly, against the thighs as you breathe in and out. Release on the exhale. As you lift the head, gently make your way up. Taking the cushion or the pillow to one side. We're going to come on to our backs. And as we come into the back, we're going to do some twists, but we're going to make the twists nice and gentle. So as we lie down on our back, make sure that you have space to bring the arms out by your side. Bending the knees, just draw both the knees in towards the chest. And then gently take them over towards the left side. And you're going to put the pillow either underneath the knees or in between the knees, whichever feels best for you in this space. And twists are one of the most relaxing things to do before bedtime. So just close the eyes, come into this moment now. And just allow yourself to settle on this side for 3 minutes. Roll the head gently and just let it be where it wants to be. Feel the body beginning to relax, ready for a good night's sleep. Gradually bring the knees back to center. Let's make our way over to the side. And again, place the pillow wherever it feels comfortable for you. And place the head wherever it feels comfortable for you. And just rest for 3 minutes on this side. Close the eyes and just come into the twist. just place it underneath now the sacrum area. And we're just going to stay for these last few minutes, 3 minutes now, with our legs gently raised. And when we take our legs up, we drain all of the energy down the legs, back down, right the way into our centre, just calming and soothing now the whole of the nervous system. And we're going to take our 4 fingers and we're going to bring them to that space just at the hollow underneath the eyes, underneath the eyebrow. Just find it there on the inside of the eyes and just press very lightly there. Gently just stroke those fingers up above the eyebrows and just draw them along the top of the eyebrows very gently, smoothing away all of those frowns, taking them over to the temples and just start to massage slowly and gently in a nice clockwise motion around on the temples. Don't press heavy, just make nice soft circles on the temple area. Never push, just soothing. And if the legs get too heavy for you, you can always bend the knees and draw them in. Whatever's good for you. Those fingers and those knees, bring the soles of the feet to the ground, remove the block and just lie down now, getting ready for your Shavasana, or make your way up to bed just to enjoy the recording that follows this one. So I hope this helps you with your sleep, everybody, and that this yin